What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another brand new video on the channel, guys. I'm going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played Watford at home in our last Premier League home game at home, and let's get into today's video right now. Let's go. So like I said there, guys, I'm going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played at home in our last home final game at home at Old Trafford. Obviously, I just want to say this season has been very good for us. We've had a few ups and downs now and there, and rooms for improvement, obviously. But anyway, I'm going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played Watford at home in our last Premier League home game. So yeah, we made 9 to 10 changes from the last game against West Ham. Talk about the starting 11. So we started with Romero, Darmian, Bailey, Rojo, Young, McTominay, Carrick, Blind, Mata, Rashford and Sanchez. So we made about 10 changes in this game, 9 to 10 changes in this game. Obviously, again, he's given some players a chance in this game to prove themselves, to give them a place going to Wembley on Saturday against Chelsea. Will some of them get that opportunity to play? Maybe a few of them, but not as many. Obviously, we still don't know what's going on with Lukaku's injury. It's a shame that he's still injured at the minute, but we need him back. Apparently, my dad said he's only fit for the bench, so it seems like Rashford could be playing. Martial's a doubt for the next game. Overall reaction, this game we wanted to get a win. We wanted to finish the season on a high. We wanted to get, the 3 points, and we did that. I'm very pleased with the boys that, we got 1 goal. It would have been better if we got a few more goals than just 1 goal. A few people were disappointed on full-time Devils and stuff like that, and on the United stand. It would have been a little bit better, but obviously because we're saving ourselves for the big game against Chelsea in the FA Cup, it's going to be a big one, and that's why we probably just got the 1 goal. First half it was good. A few mistakes now and there, and then we sort of slowly but surely made a great attack. Carrick with the great assist, and Rashford puts his goal in the back of the net. And then second half we sort of went defensive football, slowed down the game, took control of the game. There was some great chances that we had on the counter attack, but we just couldn't seem to put our goals away and our chances away. We only seemed to have 1 attempt at goal, and we had about 7 shots at goal. We only seemed to put 1 chance away, and which was the goal, obviously. You could say we played a little bit poor and a bit disappointing. I agree on that, but come on, we're trying to save ourselves for the game for the FA Cup. It gives us a nice boost now because obviously we got that 1 goal. We've found our momentum, our mentality and our confidence going against Chelsea. It's good that Chelsea lost their last game against Newcastle because they'll be disappointed with that. They've got a big improvement to do for Saturday. United, we still got to work on it in training. Hopefully we can get some reinforcements back from injury. Let's see where it takes us. Overall, it was a good game, but we still could have put the game away with a few more goals than just 1 goal. But like I said there, guys, we are saving ourselves for the FA Cup final. That is coming up this Saturday, and it's going to be a good game to watch, and a game to watch for everyone. You should be watching it on Saturday because whoever wins the FA Cup will be playing Man City in the Community Shield for the next season. So, it's been a great season for Manchester United overall. This was our last game at home. We've got a big game now at Wembley on Saturday, and we've got to prepare for that now. Chelsea don't know what it's like to score a goal, so they don't have the hopes up for the FA Cup. They will be going for it though, so will United. So we really need to put on a great performance against Chelsea. I'm expecting a very good game and a high quality game from Manchester United, from both teams especially. So it's not going to be easy against Chelsea. I'm going to talk more about the game. But yeah, let's just get into it. United had an okay start at the beginning of the game. I wouldn't say it was the best start to the game, really. We were saving ourselves for the big game this weekend against Chelsea in the FA Cup final. I think United started a little bit, sloppy, a little bit lazy in times, but we sort of needed to, lift the tempo in the game. United didn't create any chances in the game. We didn't create an insane amount of chances. We are still saving ourselves for this big FA Cup game that's coming up against Chelsea, obviously. We didn't create many chances in this game. We had a chance to go on the break, but we would use it to go on the counter-attack. There was times where we didn't get on the counter-attack spot on. We broke on Watford. We sort of, did all that hard work, get players high up the pitch, and then we would sort of mess around out wide, and then we've just fluffed our line. The great chance to build up to a goal, obviously, but we sort of weren't that good enough because we were trying to obviously save our energy for the big game that's coming up on Saturday. So that's sort of what really caught my eye in that first half. We also did that in the second half as well. It's just something to work on, really. Something to work on for next season as well. Every chance we have on the break, we got to take it, and we got to try and score goals next season through doing that. And we have to put our goals away. And this is just what messes up our season sometimes as well. Watford had a great chance to go 1-0 up. Obviously, what a great save by Romero. Obviously, he changed the goalkeeper in this one, because obviously Romero is playing for Argentina in the World Cup. So he had to give him a chance. It was over 12 months that he actually last played. Well, obviously he played against Watford, so obviously the time before that he played was like 12 months ago in the Premier League. It's good that he's, mixing up the team, giving some other guys an opportunity, and obviously give some guys an opportunity going into the FA Cup final and to pick his team. It's going to be an interesting lineup once again, and we just got to keep going, Then Watford had another chance at goal, but it just fell in the hands of the keeper. I must say that Romero had a great game overall. They were saying that Romero didn't have to do much in the game, but I felt like, he did the best saves that he had to pull off in the game. Another backup like David De Gea, played well in the game and stuff like that. The passing was great in times. I'm picking out the right pass, It was just very good, the passing now and there. There was some times where we did a few minor mistakes now and there. The likes of McTominay in places, he just kept on giving away possession. We had the ball, just suddenly we tried to pick out the pass, didn't go our way, and they dispossessed it, and the wrong move, and it's just all about the decision making as well. I must say that Watford, they did trouble us in times, but obviously it didn't trouble the back four, so it was good to see that we really gave Watford a hard day, frustrating day. United had times where we did all the hard work but just couldn't seem to finish it off and just couldn't be able to score on the counter-attack. We then started putting the pressure on Watford. We could see we were going to score. We had bodies up the pitch. We were pressing high and we kept on going. We kept on putting the pressure. And then the first goal just came for us. Great ball by CARRICK to Mata. Mata squared it to Rashford, and Rashford finished it off for 1-0. After that, I was buzzing, over the moon. There were times where we let Watford into the game. They had a few chances at goal now and there, but the keeper was there to protect the lead. United were in control in that first half, I must admit. Second half, we needed quicker movement. We needed to lift the tempo a little bit. We needed to be a little bit more sharper, get more crosses into the box, and hopefully try get a few more goals, hopefully. Watford started quick in the game. They had a great chance to go 1-1, but fluffed it. Again, it just fell in the hands of Romero, and, he protected it well. In this half, United wanted to take control, slow down the game, obviously, which we did. Sort of park the bus and just, put it together and just, not make too many mistakes. Obviously, our mindset is very good, and, the decision makings were very good in times. Some places we were a little bit, fidgety up there, like the likes of McTominay, not picking out the right pass, and, it's something to work on in training, for the next game. When we had a chance on the break, we needed to use it to score a goal. Again, we just did the hard work, but we just no one was there to finish it off, which is frustrating at times because we could be winning the game like 2 or 3-0 really, and it just really frustrates people how you dominate the game, you're in control, and you do all the hard work, and you just can't seem to put anything in the back of the net, and it's just not falling in the back of the net, and that's really frustrating to happen, and we just got to work on it. It's something to work on, like I just said, really. Mourinho didn't want to take any risks and didn't want any injuries. Young came off for sure. Will Young start in the FA Cup final? I hope he does. You know, he likes the guy and he's been starting him a lot. He's expecting him to be playing 50 plus games now for next season, which is good to see that he's going to be starting most of the games next year, and obviously he'll give chances to the likes of Luke Shaw and Rojo now and there. United did brilliantly in our interceptions. There were times where we did great in our counter-attacks. Sometimes we just wasted them. And when I say wasted them, we just messed around. We were just... So say if Rashford was on the counter-attack, which it was a couple of times, he would sort of get at the defence, and then the back four would be on Rashford, and then he just takes it out wide, and it's harder to get the ball in, and you just mess around, and there's no one there in front of him, to pass it to, and no one's there to help him out until Luke Shaw came on. Luke Shaw helped him out, and and then there's no one in the box as well, and there was just times where we couldn't finish it off whatsoever. So, it's just something what we need to do. Once again, we didn't create an insane amount of chances. There were times where we had bodies up high, but it just wasn't enough for us. Watford created great chances but wasted them, and wasn't great either. Had put in some great crosses into the box, but some of them just went too deep. Just went out for a goal kick or for a corner. We did brilliantly well, and then Watford brought on some reinforcements, but it still wasn't enough for them. United then brought on Herrera for Blind to level out the game and to make sure that nothing was not going to happen, and just to calm the game down, slow down the game once again. At this point, we didn't want to make any mistakes. We just wanted to keep it clean. The defence was great, no mistakes whatsoever. The mindset was great decision making once again. United made one last change. Pogba came on for CARRICK. All I want to say is this: thank you, CARRICK. Thank you so much for what you've done for the club, and thank you, for making that great assist in that last game for us. We now got to fight to bring back that trophy for the FA Cup, and all I just want to say to Michael Carrick is thank you for what you've done at Manchester United for the past years that you've been at United, and it's been a great journey, and obviously now it's your retirement. Obviously good luck in your management. It's not like as if that you're not going to be stepping on the pitch once again, but everyone is still going to be seeing you, but just on the bench this time. So if you know what I mean, it's great, and it's been a pleasure to have you as a Manchester United player. So you've now announced your retirement. Good luck with your management. Let's hope we can bring Manchester United into the first position for next season, and hopefully we can put on a great fight next year with City. So if we can do that, please do that. And just good luck with your management with Jose Mourinho. We need another assistant manager, because obviously Rui Fowler's now leaving, so now Carrick's retired now as a Manchester United player, but now in his management, and also the assistant manager is now leaving, so we need a new assistant manager. But we'll see who we're going to have in mind and who's going to be the next assistant manager for Manchester United. United had one last chance to make it 2-0. Just again, no one was there to finish it off, and the game was over. The last Premier League game was done. 3 points, lovely jubbly, done. Clean sheet, lovely jubbly. All around amazing. And yeah, I'm buzzing after that game. Now it's on to the FA Cup final against Chelsea. Like I was just saying at the beginning of the video, Chelsea have not had the best last games. Neither have we, really. Games like the likes of West Ham and Brighton weren't our games. We know that feeling when you've got a goal. It's a good feeling. So we know how that feels like. Chelsea have got a big week to turn that around if they want to win the FA Cup final. But I have more belief in our Manchester United to win this. We have more confidence. We have more confidence than anybody else, more confidence than Chelsea. Our momentum's a lot better, our mentality's better, the mindset's great. We just got to go for it and just keep pushing, keep doing what we need to do. Hopefully we're going to put on a great game against Chelsea. It's going to be a different Manchester United for sure, so we got to lift it up for sure. Play for the badge, and we've got to do it for Manchester United and do it with pride. Bring that trophy back to OTOT. Looking forward to the FA Cup. Hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys on Sunday with another video, and peace out.